video. Just wait a second to jump on. Look at the materialism. Materialistic of Harry. Kind of a joke, because most of those are just 50p DVDs. Cheap. And it's a very great mastery for me. It's a great passion and hobby, which I haven't been watching a lot of films actually recently, to be fair. Yeah, but it's nice. So I'll just wait a second. And dry skin brushing. Just come out of off topic. Go on topic in a second. Very powerful, huh? Haven't done live in ages, so I felt like I need to do some more lives. It's a great thing to do, Facebook Lives. I really love them. I can put it on by YouTube too. So thanks for joining me. And yeah, I've done some dry skin brushing today. Super powerful, super easy. It's brilliant. It really is. It's like exercise. I first learnt about it from Barbara Wren's book, Cellular Awakening. And that was before I even got into you guys in the Facebook community, by the way. It was just before I started urine therapy. It was in that book, Cellular Awakening, that I read about urine therapy first. Funny that. But yeah, once I get into dry skin brushing, I do it daily. It really does. It can replace showers, potentially, in my opinion. It feels great, and it feels like exercise, and it moves your lymphatic system, but it does a hell of a lot more than just your lymphatic system, which is a great focus area too, don't get me wrong. But what does it do? Meridian points that are all over your body. When you dry skin brush, you're effectively unblocking those meridian points. Any toxins in the lymph, but any toxins even in the skin layers get, because this is coarse and dry. It's dry skin brush. Dry skin brush. Dry skin brush. You don't fucking wet a dry skin brush. Yeah, cool. Yes, carry on. You know, very powerful. I mean, the ultimate is that with Adrian massaging. If I had to choose one, I'd say Adrian massaging, but Adrian massaging smells. It's more powerful. Dry skin brush. Yeah, so this doesn't smell. It's great to see. Replace showers. Anyway, let's get on point. Thanks for joining me. And why do I know? This has been on my mind, and anything that I do on my mind, I used to be so good at like doing these lives, and I've forgotten to do them. I've been keeping a lot internally as practice, I guess, for not having to say everything that's going on in my mind, but kind of realizing that's not good. Part of my journey has always been sharing with you guys everything that I learn in the really simple, slow way, straight away. This year, a little bit. Last year, so many hands. I'm going to get back to doing. I'm a simple guy, and I learn slowly. So I made posts before, and I want to talk a lot about internal versus external exercise. That's internal exercise. It's in the header, but I'll explain to you from my own personal reference experience. Internal exercise is way more powerful than external exercise. Does that mean that I'm going to tell you not for people for any stage of their journey not to do jogging if you really love jogging? Does that mean I'm going to tell you not to do weightlifting if you really love weightlifting? Does that mean I'm going to tell you not to do external exercise? No, I'm not telling you that. So external exercise is good, and work with people where they're at, and God knows, I guess I do external exercise. I do squats every day. I think that's external exercise. Squatting, right? I just squat, do squats, and take a break and do squats again. And swimming in the ocean, yeah, you know, there's cool even marathons, even though I don't believe in them. I'm not going to tell anyone not to do this stuff. I'm just going to tell you that one set that I do every day is a lot more powerful and a lot more designed for human psychology and human unblocking of your chakras, unblocking of your energy systems, and more designed to affect your avatar on a physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental level. One of them is way more designed, and one is more regenerative. I can't even say that word, guys. Regenerative, and the other one's a bit more takes away a little bit less. So one gives when you do internal, you do it and it gives you back a lot. The other one, it might give some benefits, but it doesn't give you half, and actually to me it takes away over time. It really does. But one of them it's not as good. So how do I know? So when I do external exercises, I don't think anyone here is going to tell me to do external exercises, and that moves around the sexual energy around your body, because we know that we're all sexual energy beings. And Carrie's watching this, and I did the clip with her, and when I rewatched it, the first bit of the clip was she's talking about whole body yoga, and we know that women can do that. Women can do them, right? I think that's kind of common knowledge in our community. But I think there's a lot of work to go in terms of men can do them too, and that's something I want to master. So really important to me is obviously semen retention, to the base, giving up porn, and as a man, recirculating my sexual energy system. Now, I can't do that. My sexual energy system doesn't get recirculated, and I can't get to the stage of orgasming internally with exercise that involves jogging, running, swimming, squatting, or whatever external fancy weightlifting, fucking going in the gym, whatever those exercises are, I can't do it. There is no sexual energy recirculation. What I'm trying to tell you is I don't feel orgasmic doing it. It doesn't feel orgasmic. And how do I know? The only reason why I can say that is because when I do the internal exercises, and my one is yoga, but by the way, internal exercises doesn't mean just yoga. It could also be qigong too. I think those are the two main internal exercises. Let me know if there's any more internal exercises that I'm missing off the list here. But so maybe light stretching. But you know, yoga and qigong Bible. Haven't got around to qigong yet. But these two, certainly the yoga one, which I do pretty much every day. Back on it again, finally. Been off and off that one. That one does make me feel orgasmic. What I mean is, of course, I'm combining with semen retention. If you're using your, expelling out even with a partner every few days, maybe you won't get this, right? But I do notice every time I do yoga, I get the orgasm going, isn't it, internally, and I can feel it. I can feel the sexual energy when normally you can't. You can't say when you go jogging you feel the sexual energy in your testicles move to your perineum and then your base of your spine and up and around. I'm not saying get full-body orgasms. I'm just making a point that whenever I do, from the first few minutes of the principle of any internal exercise, yes, within the first minutes, I do an order of shavasana, not savasana, upside down what is it called? Upside down one, the shoulder stand. Within minutes, I can feel my sexual energy, and it is a huge part of semen retention, but I can feel the sexual energy in my testicles, and then I can play around with it, and then I go into 5 minutes of that. The point I'm trying to make with this is that it's internal exercises that unblock all of the toxins and allow the energy, your energy around your body, and it is not, by comparison, external exercises, any of them, that allow this. I mean, why are we in health? Why am I in health? Let me answer that question, not for you. For me, why am I in health? To become the highest vibration and to send the sexual energy that I've pent up around my body and not just keep it in the testicles stuck there. So I'm kind of want to send, because sexual energy is medicine to me. It's creative. My sexual energy goes from my testicles to my brain, to my arms and my legs and my organs. It heals me. So it makes my vessel more sharp, more best expression of myself. That doesn't happen from external exercises. No external exercises ever do that. Meditation can do that too. That's an internal exercise, actually. There's another one. Meditation's an internal exercise. When you close your eyes and you sit there and focus on the present moment or do any of these kind of exercises, right? It's very powerful. So none of the external ones can. And this is what the masses are focused on. And like I said, I'm not judging here in a way because we work with people. Some exercise, only external exercise, is better than no exercise. But it's not the ideal. I'm talking to people, you guys are in the health community. You should be looking to do, if you do external exercise only, you should be, as a health community member, you should be doing both. You're taking away a little bit with the external exercise and should regenerate yourself by the internal. If you're going to take the time to do something you love, which is taking something out of your body, like, I don't know, jogging on a pavement for half an hour, which is really fucking stupid in my opinion, or doing a marathon for 4 hours, which is, again, really fucking stupid in my opinion, because we're not designed to do those things. You should take the time to internal exercise, and I'm trying to move. We should know this by now, that yoga, qigong, these things really do recirculate that sexual energy around the body and they regenerate you. It's not about cardio. I know people are obsessed with cardio and all that stuff. To me, yoga is cardio and so much more. Qigong, which I'm going to get around to, is cardio, but so much more. These things are really powerful, and I love them. So, that's my little justification and thoughts and ideas on why internal exercise is far more powerful to me than other people, and you'll find that it's easier. I mean, we are multi-orgasmic, men and women. Men and women are multi-orgasmic, right? And you will not experience or even get to that point of fulfilling your orgasmic potential. Internal orgasming for men and women won't happen by accident most of the time anyway. The second time, if you just do external exercise, you won't do that. You won't clean up your body. Your body will be clear and pure enough to do these kind of things, to orgasm all around your body and to have these kind of blissful sensations, not for the sake of blissful, for the sake of medicinal, and to show the power of your human body. You can only access the power of your human body through internal exercises, and that's just the truth. You know those things that people think, oh, he's not doing exercise, he's just doing yoga. He's not hardcore like me, just doing a 200-meter sprint in 20 seconds and blah blah. Good for you. No, it's not about external exercise. It's simple. It's simple. Health is simple. Do the opposite of what the masses do. Now, it's good the masses, some of them, most people don't even exercise enough. It's good they do some exercise, but again, we live in opposites land. So if the masses are doing loads of work in the gym and are, I don't know, doing marathons and exercises, yeah, you do the opposite of them. What's the opposite of them? Regenerative exercise, like internal exercises like yoga, qigong, meditation, nice calming stuff that is completely regenerative and will give you the firepower you need to give you the energy systems you deserve and will help you relive your multi-orgasmic potential. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate you all, and I'm going to start doing some more lives on. There's a few things on my mind that I need to get off my chest, and to share my journey too. Stuff well, in the years to come. As I put these on my YouTube channel, which is Liz Harry. I put them on my YouTube channel too. So I'm gonna rewatch where I'm at each stage of my journey because I've noticed there's a massive growth in my old Facebook lives. From I still get the memories. Some of you have been around with me for 3 years, but I'm watching from the memories, Facebook memories on this day, my old YouTube videos, and I look at myself and I'm a lot healthier and I talk a lot better and a lot faster and a lot more free-flowing and full, and it's because of the therapies I do primarily. I've really nailed a process on the years and I'm learning a lot, so it's fun for me to keep making these now and to see, oh, this is where I am in 2020, because 2017, 18 Facebook Lives make me laugh. I'm like a beginner mind, and I'm sure in a few years' time, when I look at the videos I'm making now, which I'm going to put on my YouTube channel, they look like beginnerish, so I'm doing this for my memories too. If you got any value for this, let me know, and yeah, keep doing whatever exercises with other people wherever they're at. If you like your external, I'm not saying don't do external, I am saying internal exercises, right? Think about it. External, it's even in the name. External exercises is out there. Internal exercises is in here. Yoga, what does it do? It really fixes you up. It maximizes you internally, your vessel. Meditation, you close your eyes, you go internal, right? Meditation when you close your eyes and go internal instead of external. Yeah, external exercise to me is like guys that go to the gym and just do the pumps and get the 6 abs for the women. That's kind of like my way of looking at it. I know it's not all true for all guys, I'm just making a point. They're doing it for other people. External validation from external exercises. That's another way I look at it. Again, not true, I'm just kind of using it as my way of justifying it. And internal exercises are more quiet and calming and really do, because it's all about the power of the human body. Internal exercises maximize what you've done. You can push it out there. External is all fancy pants, 6 abs for external validation. Look at that. I'm not being dogmatic what I'm saying. I'm kind of joking around with it and playing around with words a little bit. I don't know if you noticed. I like to play around with words. But yeah, it's kind of true. External exercise, external validation, and fancy pants, look at me, I can lift all these weights. Wow, amazing. And then there's look at me, little Harry, doing internal exercise on the quiet, but internally is where the power comes. Close your eyes. Internally is where the power comes. Right? That's where internal exercises relive your orgasmic potential, whether you be a man or woman, because we all have tremendous orgasmic potential, right? All of them. All of us have tremendous orgasmic potential. Sexual energy is so fucking powerful. You will never access, I don't doubt it, you'll never access your internal sexual energy potential unless you do internal exercises. Like I said, yoga, qigong, meditation, all these kind of things. It's not about looking good, it's about feeling good. External exercises, let's look good, let's show off. I'm pounding the pavements, I'm doing the marathon, I'm coming first, 3 hours, look at me. Internal exercises, yoga, qigong, meditation, quiet, calming, you can do by yourself too. Yeah, these are quiet things. I don't need to go to a gym to do yoga. That's another point of internal exercises. Do I need to go to a gym to do yoga? Do we need to go to yoga class? I learned yoga by myself. I do recommend people go to yoga class for sure, but it's not the problem. But I've only ever been to one, and I do it every day, and I get tremendous benefits. And I'm sure I'm not doing yoga perfectly, but I know I'm getting tremendous benefits from yoga. I know, because I feel fucking amazing after I do it. I've figured it out over the time to best, and I love internal exercises, and it's not about it. You can do it by yourself, and it's not about validation. But again, welcome wherever they're at. If we're talking to someone, friends or family member that doesn't exercise and they get to go to the gym and they want to go with their friends and they're only motivated to go to the gym with their friends, cool. So, but it's not for me. And it shouldn't be for you guys as health warriors that you are. You shouldn't be. You should definitely focus on the internal, man. I love it. Internal exercise, external exercise. I've always focused on how I feel more than how I look. That's another important thing for me too. Because I've come from a background, by the way. Part of my history was I was obsessed with how I looked. And that destroyed me. I thought that You know, my looks was what attracted women for the longest time. Not realizing actually, as a man, it was my personality that I should have been focusing on. So I know what it's like, guys, to focus too much on the external, and that destroyed me, by the way. That focusing too much on how I looked fucking destroyed me. And then I learned the lesson of, oh, actually, it's my personality and that makes me an attractive guy and how I think. So again, I've come from external to internal. That's probably why I'm so extreme on internal now. Yeah, I'm being a bit dogmatic, aren't I? Probably because I've been hardcore on the other side. Mr. Fancy Pants, obsessed with his looks, thinking people would think he's attractive. He looks really good. And, you know, puts his hair in a gel like that and obsesses over fucking girly shit. Yeah, like a little pansy. That's what I was. Now I've gone the opposite. And, like, now I care more about how I feel than how I look. I care way more about how I feel than how I look. It's all about how you feel. It's all about it. It's not about how you look. Because that's putting your position, that's what other people think of you. How you look. Why are you giving your power away? Yeah, anyway. I've gone over the place for this video. That's well random. I like it though. Thanks. I like how I went randomly and other stuff. Cheers, Jan. Cheers, Tracy. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a lovely day. And choose the internal. And I both say internal exercises, external exercises. This applies to everything. It's always about the internal. It's always about the internal. Choose internal over external. Choose internal validation over external validation. You don't need external validation. You need internal validation. You just need to yourself, and then it all happens for you. It's all about the internal. Alright, peace. I love you.